This week we watched a movie called Children of Invention. There wasn't really anything particularly stylistic that I enjoyed about the movie. I did enjoy how the film didn't just focus on one specific character. It kind of went back and forth between the children and the mother. I thought that the children were portrayed in a really awesome light. They seemed really natural, and they didn't seem forced in any situations, and they were actually really, really good actors, and I was very impressed by them. Another thing I enjoyed about the movie were the scenes in which the kids would have dreams about winning $1 million or getting $1 million. I think that because of the content of the movie and the fact that the children had to deal with like money and things that kids don't usually have to deal with, I thought that these scenes were a really good representation of the fact that these kids are really still kids and they still have an imagination, and contrary to everything that's happened, they still have these dreams that are quite childlike. Something that bugged me, like crazy bugged me, was the time in which it took for us to find out what happened to the mother after she was like taken when she was at the house. I wasn't really sure what happened in that scene. Like I personally don't know that much about pyramid schemes. So I guess maybe it was if I knew more about the subject, I would have understood. When she was taken at the house and by like the cops or whatever, and then it cut to the kids and we were like watching the kids for such a long time, I was like on my seat, like the edge of my seat, not in a good way, but in the like, wait, what happened, like what's going on here. I just really didn't like the pacing of that specific part of the movie. It drove me crazy. In the Q&A session, the director mentioned how he wanted to have children deal with kind of like adult situations, like money and stuff like that, and like parents with divorces and things, and I thought that was awesome. I think that a lot of times when you watch movies about kids, they're like so sheltered from like real life situations that are going on, and they're not really a part of them. They're kind of just like observers from the outside. But I like that these kids were actually involved, and that the narration of the movie followed these kids and how they dealt with these situations. I thought that was extremely interesting. Overall, I really enjoyed this movie, and I'm actually excited to see more work by him. I was thoroughly impressed, and I'm excited for his work to come.